What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Hydroneer. As you guys can see, we are on the new big claim, and I've got a bit of progress done, but it's not nearly done. I still got quite a ways to go. I finally actually hit bedrock down here. So bedrock is all the way down here, and we're going to basically be setting up our stuff just above the bedrock. So I got a bit more work to do. I was gonna just kind of set this stuff up, and I was just running a couple blocks to see what size stuff we get out of down here, and then I hit bedrock. So um, I decided we'd just go all the way down. So I just kind of flipped out the little bit of stuff that we had. I mean, it really wasn't much, but I also wanted to get a gem for today's smelting. We're gonna be or rather not smelting, we're gonna be crafting um, crafting a necklace, crafting a sword back at the other claim, because I've had that system running for I don't even know how long, but we got a lot of good gold, a lot of good iron, and we got tons of shards again. So anyway, I've made about oh I think I got like a stack of 32,000 back at that other claim, and that is just from those little gems that we're clearing out there. That's just little gems. So um I brought 4 shard bars here just to run this stuff when we get ready. So we have 4 of these pressure tanks. What are they actually called? Pressure tanks. Yeah, okay. So we got 4 of these tanks, so I figured I'd bring 4 of these bars. Now the bars that we got that we're using are anywhere from 130 to I think our biggest one right now is like 3.5 to 400. It's not quite 400. I know that. I can't remember. We'll have to check when we go over there. But yeah, I've been busy, as you guys can see. We got quite a nice setup going on here. So we got our 4 smelters in. This is going to be cloudium. This is shards, of course. Then we got iron. Then we got the gold here. We got our gems coming out here, and just in case some dirt gets through, it's just going to kick out on this side. So it went pretty good to get this set up. A lot has gone into it, as you guys can see. Also got myself a refueling post set up as well. So I just teed off the main pipe uh, before the before the 5 filters. So yeah, pretty happy with how this is going so far. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to test these out quite yet, but as you guys can see, there's not a whole lot of work left to be done down here. So I'm going to be popping these off. We're going to be putting in a few more conveyors here. I had this down here for just for chiseling out as I was going. So I'm just going to move that down here. And I basically wanted to see when we started to get some more decent sized pieces. Up here where the conveyor is, it's pretty small, but we got that really nice gem from right down here on the bottom. So we're just gonna go ahead and pickaxe through this crap and get it out of there, and gonna run these up here quick. So we're just gonna put in a few conveyors today. We're not gonna get this all done up or anything like that. I just wanna kind of take you guys through a little bit of the process. This is gonna be a little bit shorter of a video, by the way. Not gonna be as long as we normally do, but anyway, so I'll take you through a little bit more of this now. So we got our 2 harvesters set up here, which feed into our sorting system. Now, this isn't anything too special. It's just 5 sorters and a conveyor in between, just to give a little bit of space so we can, you know, if the chunks happen to miss the all-in-one smelters, then they have a little bit of a spot to go into, and it's not going to just be a pile. Because I remember before we were having issues where the chunks were pretty big and they wouldn't go into the crucible. But so far, so good. But it's hard to say if that's actually going to be how that continues. So I'm not sure. I'm really not sure that's why I did it this way. I'm hoping everything will just flow right in. So far, it's worked out. I don't think anything is missed that I've seen anyway. We're going to get these loaded up just to see how much they're actually, whoops, set up here. Just to see how much we actually got out of just a couple pieces. I don't expect these to be worth much of anything, to be perfectly. Actually, hang on a second. We do already have ourselves a scale thing here. Let's check this out quick. So another new thing I didn't even know was at the shop until I actually accidentally grabbed it was these big foundation pieces. I didn't even know they were there. So anyway, this is probably only going to be very small here. So 1277 for the shard bar, 300 and something. So yeah, like I said, it's not going to be much, but this was, I think, 4 blocks worth of stuff. So yeah, it really wasn't much. I was just testing the depth just to see the value of stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead. We're going to grab ourselves a few of these vertical conveyors and go get them tossed in. Got to make sure we bring this with because we're going to need that for our necklace. Go ahead and just drop them down in there. Don't need to be gentle on the stuff. Just let her go. Let her fly. And I went with 2 wide system just because not sure if the blocks could get hung up on a single wide, but I figured just in case they were able to, we'd go 2 wide. And I also got these centralizing conveyors here. They're going to go right before the vertical ones, and hopefully that's going to be enough to keep the blocks going up without getting hung up on the top. Because one of the problems we have with our ram setup is the blocks like to get stuck over on the sides or like right there. So basically on either side of the harvester. So my hope is that with these centralizers, it'll bring it basically more up the middle, and hopefully the bigger blocks will work out a little bit better for us. So, whoops, get up here. So anyway, that's the thought. Whoa, we just fell down. That's okay. That's okay. Got a little bit more pickaxing to do, as you guys can see. It's kind of a work in progress. Not sure exactly how much I'm gonna need to dig out of there, so I just kind of been playing it by ear and just chunking it out as I go. I'm not working on doing like a whole, manual mine as I go. I'm just clearing it out, and we can worry about making money later, because obviously money's not a problem for us. We're doing really good with that ram setup. So a little bit of this, nothing too special, but just enough to clear out and make sure our conveyors are nice and good to go. So that should work. And then of course we got our little ladder down here so we can get in and out without issue. But yeah, a lot of conveyors to go all the way down. I decided I want to all the way down to bedrock before we set up this time. I don't know why. I just feel like I wanted to try as far down, try to get as big of pieces as we can, and really test out these all-in-ones and make sure that they're actually gonna be able to handle the big chunks. So that was my thought process on that. Again, I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to handle it perfectly or not, but we're gonna find out. So we are gonna find out. We're gonna test it. Unfortunately, we really can't add any more rams to our setup. At least the current way it's set up. I was thinking about changing it up a little bit, so we could, but I got to give that a little bit of thought as to what I'm going to end up doing with that. Because I would like to add even more and basically stress the game, or rather stress my system with the game, and see what it can actually handle. So I think this is going to be it as far as our conveyors go, and then be able to put the flat ones in there right there, and that should work out pretty good. Now we can chisel out a little bit more stuff, but I don't know if these things work on bedrock either, so that was another thing I wanted to test out. And obviously, as you guys can see, we're also going to need just 2 more vertical conveyors. So whoops, that was actually the right direction. So yeah, we're all the way down here, and there's not too much left for us to do. These conveyors can be all the way down on bedrock. Obviously, you don't need dirt under them in order to be able to function with them. So get rid of that there, and yeah, clear out this last little bit of mess. Now we're only going to have Goliath on one side of the conveyor. I'm not going to go with having it on both sides, just because I find it easier to run it from just one side. I'm going to set them up on this side over here. So we're going to have the water pipe running. Basically, when we figure out where our last Goliath is, we're going to basically cut out that whole section and bring the pipe down through there. I had originally thought of just, turning this and running it some more and turning it, but either way works, I guess. I'm really not too set in stone on that, but anyway, the start of the pipe's going to come in way in the back there, and we're going to go from there. So that should work as far as clearing this out goes. And again, it doesn't matter if we get a little bit of extra off this side, because we're not going to be using the Goliaths and the Davids on this side. So there it is. Little floating pieces. Right there. There we go. Just go ahead and chisel through it. And again, yes, I know we're going to be losing out on a bit of stuff from here, but again, we're really not hurting for money, and I just want to get this all set up and ready to rock and see what happens. So, a little bit more like this, and then we're going to get back to the other claim, like I said, and we're going to go through and make ourselves a big necklace. We have a couple really nice gold bars and 3 very nice iron ones as well. Now our Cloudium bar, Cloudium, whatever, I'm not sure exactly what you call it. I think it's Cloudium. But anyway, that's only like, I want to say it's like 25 to 30,000 right now, so it's really not a lot, but it's getting there, I guess. So I'm not sure what exactly we're going to end up doing with it. I don't know if it's got any recipes for at like the workshop or anything like that. We're definitely going to have to check that out, but let's take these down and see, because we got a freaking mess down here. So yeah, I like to make a mess. We're going to be yeeting stuff around like a madman. That's okay though. I don't mind. Gonna let it yeet around. So I'm just scared the shit out of the cat. Sorry. That's kind of funny. I'm not sure what it was, but all of a sudden you see about a 20-pound cat go flying. So that's pretty funny. I'm not sure what it is, but oh, it was a bowl apparently. That's pretty funny. Anyway, had to remove that one from up here because we got to remember to have our centralized one in here. Apparently we still need a little bit more room, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it's only 8 long, but still gonna need a little bit of room because we got to get water pipe back in here as well. Now if we do end up cutting out a little bit too far on the side there with for the Goliath and the David setup, we can always just take a spoonful of dirt and plop it down and it'll be all good anyway. So I'm not horribly concerned about that, to be perfectly honest. There's tons of dirt here that we're not even going to end up using. So, and it's a little dark down here. The one thing I actually forgot to get was those standing lights, and yeah, I'm going to have them before we make the next video for sure. But anyway, just chiseling our way through here, like I said, just clearing out. Again, it doesn't matter on this side, so let's go ahead and get rid of it and make sure there's plenty of room for the water pipe coming in. And tool bags. We're actually going to just set up our, like a huge chunk of tool bags down here, and so going to end up placing like some foundation blocks, just setting them up down here. Oop, there's a floater. Where is he at? There he is. Get him. All right, so a little bit more, that'll be plenty. Now we should only have, what, three more conveyor pieces left to grab. If I'd have realized that was all that was left, I would have just grabbed the damn things, but I did not realize that. So regular one, whoops, where's the hole? Excuse you, cat. Sorry about that. My cats are giant pains in the asses when I'm trying to do something, so you'll have to excuse them. You know what? We might as well get the rest of these conveyors set up quick, shouldn't we? Whoops. Pick that up. Rotate. There we go. Beautiful. So this is going to be how the setup's going to go. And then, like I said, we're going to have the Davids and Goliath set up on that side. Actually, we might end up taking this out. Now that I think about it, we're probably going to need to have the conveyor set up an extra block high because of Goliaths are going to be on the David system, so this is probably what we're actually going to end up with right here. So let's actually get this all the way set up here. Might have to chisel out now because it might be up a little bit high. See, can we? Yeah, we can't even. All right, sorry, a little more chiseling. Whoops, let's actually do this the right way here. So, you know what? Before we even go any further, let's go reset the day because it's dark as shit already, and I just reset the day before I started this video. That damn 15 minutes of daylight is, oh, I hate it. I hate it so bad. I do. I'm honestly, in a game like this, a day-night cycle is kind of a burden, if I do say so myself. You know, it's not like there's a food and water system in here either, so a day-night cycle is just a pain. I don't like it, to be honest. There's a few things I'm not a big fan of in here, but, you know, the day-night cycle is just, ugh. I'm, yeah, not a big fan. You guys have probably heard me say that before, but, and I know I'm not the only one that thinks that way of it, so, you know, I'm glad I'm not alone on that. But anyway, that should be enough for now, or good enough. Yeah, that'll be good. Whoops, no, put the damn thing away, thank you. Alright, now let's get this set up the right way, and I'll put foundation blocks. I'm going to grab some of those big chunks and just stick them under the conveyors here. And then we'll probably actually run it out probably too wide, or so it'd be 4 blocks out that way as well, because like I said, we're going to end up stacking a whole bunch of tool bags down here, and that way we have them. So yeah, this will end up working pretty good. So it's going to be Goliath drills on that side there. This one, a couple of these got to come out here as far as the ladders go, of course, but otherwise this is how it's going to end up looking. And like I said, it is a long way down in there, but I wanted to get it down to bedrock because I do want to first test these suckers out right on the bedrock and see if they work, and then we'll test them out on top of dirt as well. So anyway, I will meet you guys back at the other claim, and we're going to get going. Alright, just got back here on our RAM claim. So this claim with the setup, it does make a little bit of a mess. As you guys can see, there's some dirt chunks around. The way they get hung up, I kind of end up being a little bit lazy about clearing them out now. And now I just turn the water system on and off, and all the blocks that get stuck on the vertical conveyor just all go up at the same time. So I don't know, it's a lot easier than sitting there and doing them one at a time. But anyway, so our cloudium bar is 27,000, well, almost 27.5, but that's not bad. I'm not sure what a big cloudium bar is, so I really can't say there. But anyway, we got a lot of our shard bars have been almost 300 now. I mean, pretty much my average cycle is basically the 15-minute day-night cycle. I'll run it, go over to the claim, work on there until it gets dark, and then I'd come back and clear out all the jams and dump the bars, or rather just the shard bar, and then start it back up again and keep running. So it ends up being about, it averages between 280 and 360 per cycle, give or take. Sometimes it's a little bit lower, but that's the average. So I just wanted to save this bar out to show you guys here. But anyway, we got ourselves some gold bars here, so that's 102,000 there. That one's 125. And what's this one? 140. So as you guys can see, it's been a pretty good, can't tell what that last number is supposed to be, like a 7 or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's been a pretty good run so far. So what we're going to do is, first things first, we're going to take these two and we're going to make them into one, and so we can make ourselves our necklace. So just go ahead and drop them on here, and we'll check out these iron bars here quick. So we've got 113 on that one, we got 82 on that one, and Got 101. So that's going to end up being what? Just shy of 300, I think. So it's going to be like what? I don't know. 292, 293, 297 almost. Okay, so that ain't too bad. I couldn't remember what I said, to be honest. Actually, we need to take that out now. We gotta heat these up. So this necklace should be worth a pretty good chunk of money, and we got ourselves this nice little emerald here, which we'll weigh up here in just a minute. Get them out of there. You can see what this is worth. That's only worth 53, but so that's really not a big gem. We've had a lot bigger ones than that before. Over 100 was our best. I think it was what, 119 or 120, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, there's our necklace. So that sucker is all done. Now we got to start heating these up so we can make ourselves the sword. Now, with the prices on these, we've seen this to be 296. I don't know what exactly the total of the gold is, but we'll have to see. We know the iron was 296, so let's see how much the price actually increases. So there it is. Holy sword. So this was 296.6. So, oh yeah, and this was all just from the gems. So 33,000 in gems alone, uncut, all small little dinky things. And yeah, that was a lot. And man, that was a lot of lag carrying them up here too. But anyway, give me a second to get my cat off the door. Sorry about that. Got a couple meathead cats. But anyway, what's it worth here? 420,000. So the price increase is pretty damn good. That's an extra, what, 124,000? Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see what it is over here. So it's 420 there. And it's, no, stay up there, you dummy. Alright, well, it's actually still there. So 451,000. Holy crap. That's a hell of a sword. That is one hell of a sword, if I do say so myself. Wow. I'm not even sure what to say to that. That's just, yeah. Damn. Alright, well. Let's see. So this gold would have been, what, about 340,000 total price? So let's see what this ends up being. 515.8 there. Oof, duh. Gonna be almost $1 million day. 560. Okay, we made over $1 million today. Damn. Wow. I'm not even sure what to say to that. We haven't even been running this setup that long either, and we've already got $1 million, so damn. That's all I got to say to that. So anyway, we got 566,000 here. I'm just gonna round up, and 451. So holy crap, that is a lot. And we got some gems in here. Yeah, we got some more. We got some more gems to go take care of. So let's go find out what these are worth quick, and then we'll give a complete total of our little off-camera time we've spent on this. So meet you guys up there. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the lag on this. Alright, so we got another 12,000 here, and big chug to clear them out. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of gems that we've gone through. So that's gonna, let's take this back and we'll add this to our gem coin pile, I guess I'll call it. Now you know our next goal is gonna be to make $1 million sword and $1 million necklace. So that's gonna take a while. I'm not sure how that's gonna go with like the RAM setup. But anyway, let's add this right to here. And so a little over 45,000. So 45 and a half actually. And that's just gems. That is just gems. So, geez, we've made, you know, let's figure 45 there. So you figure between these two, that's about $500,000, and then you got over $500,000 here. So yeah, it's been over $1 million run on this system, and we're not even done with it yet. Like I said, I would like to figure out a way to add another chunk to this and basically have them connect together. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. I was almost thinking of having like a chunk of rams here that led to a harvester that kicked back into here as well. Maybe like set it up so the harvester is here and have the rams set out the blocks, and we could use a corner piece too. But I'm not sure, or maybe we just have the harvester there and have it just connect here to chuck the stuff onto there. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, but I do want to expand on this RAM setup yet too and see how that goes. But first things first, we do need to get to our Goliath setup. We do need to see how that works, and we need to see how that puts out the money as well. And we'll probably end up making that Goliath setup bigger if it works right and works well. But for now, we got to finish that off and we'll see how that turns out. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video, guys. So tons of money today, tons of shards. I mean, let's actually just take a minute here and actually load this up and see what we got. So we got this one's 360. I wonder, can you put the whole bucket on there and get like a total? That'd be awesome. Okay, so if that's actually correct, let's see, it's 1633 now, so if we add the 360 to that, whoops, that should bring it up to like 1693 or 1993. My apologies. Sorry. So yeah, 1993 in total shard bar weight already. Just off this claim. Plus we took 4 shards over there, which were our 200 plus bars that we had taken out from what we were running. So yeah, we've got so many shards already. It's unreal. But anyway, like I said, we got work to do on our Goliath setup to get that ready to go. So next episode, we are going to be checking out that setup. I'm going to finish getting that ready to go, and I'm going to test that out for a minute and just make sure that everything runs right. Run it through its paces quick before we actually make the video for it. And we're going to run that for a cycle, see how that goes, see how the David systems work with the Goliath there. Try them out on Bedrock. That's something once I get it set up, I'll actually test it out on camera so we can actually have the one set up on Bedrock itself and see if that works. So anyway, guys, like I said, that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure you take the time to hit that like button. Comment down below if you guys have any thoughts or comments on the system so far. If you guys are playing, let me know what you guys are doing and how it's going for you guys as well. But again, I do want to expand on this RAM setup. Maybe what we'll eventually end up doing is taking it over to the big claim so we can make it bigger. But for now, we're going to try to expand on it a little bit here with what room we got and see how that goes. So anyway, catch you guys for the next video, and thank you guys again.